I don't think we finished last night's vlog off, so let's just do a quick recap. What a day. I was just trying to think what happened. We obviously headed off to Magic Kingdom. We then had our sit-in at Big Top Souvenirs. Then after about an hour we braved it. The rain had pretty much stopped. We were going to head to Cosmic Rays for food, but instead I really wanted to Columbia Harbour House, so as it was pretty dry we just made our way down there, to be honest. It was busy, but there was tables. It was just a little bit slow getting served, and then my trio platter ended up being a double platter, and I had to go back for my fish, but we got there. And actually it was really nice food. And Madison had the prawn skewer, although she really wasn't feeling food by that point and just ate green beans and chips. So not all bad, at least there were some vegetables there. Then I was going to grab a waffle from Sleepy Hollow, but the queue was huge and there was only 25 minutes till fireworks, so we headed back onto Main Street, found a spot, realised it was going to be quite busy anyway, left a little spot in front of the buggy, and I do mean little spot in front of the buggy, and then more than one child tried to step pretty much on the base of the buggy to get in front of Madison, which I then at one point did say something to one child because I thought she was going to sit on top of Madison. Standing in front of me is fine, annoying but fine, but to actually get right in front of the buggy, it's just a little bit too much, isn't it? Some would say we shouldn't have had the buggy out, but we have plenty of space. So that was that. We then decided against going with the salmon and going down and getting a bus straight away after fireworks, and we headed back to Sleepy Hollow so I could get my waffle. No one else wanted any, so I ate that all on my own. Oh, Madison had a tiny little bite. Then we still had a return time for Seven Dwarfs, so we went and used that. I lost my phone out of my pocket, so panic, but it was found, so that was okay. And then Madison wanted to finish the night on Barnstormer, so that's what we did. Then we made our way down Main Street and pretty much got on the next bus going, so maybe waited 5-10 minutes. There was pretty much no queue when we got in the queue, so that was good. Madison fell asleep literally like at Caribbean Beach Resort, which is like one junction over from Pop, and then we carried her off the bus, put her in her buggy, and she slept, and we literally just put her in bed. So that was last night. I will include any clips of what we did in as well, and that was day 8, I think. I keep forgetting the days. We have had a very lazy start this morning. We didn't set any alarms this morning. It was about 11 o'clock gone by the time we got in last night, so we just decided to have a leisurely morning. We knew we were back in Hollywood Studios today, so we knew, like, in terms of rides, we have done everything pretty much once. There's just a couple of shows that we haven't done, so there's no panic. Obviously there's stuff we'd like to re-ride, but that's different than not having ridden anything before. So now coming up to 10 o'clock. It'll be gone 10 o'clock by the time we get in the park. It'd be interesting to see how busy it is coming in this late compared to the 8:30 rush, which, not gonna lie, I like being in the parks.
Didn't have the feel for that soon.
No, and I love being in the parks early, but it is a commitment to get up, be ready, and be in that queue, or get on your transport in time to do that. And getting in the park with the masses when it's just like one sheet of people going in one direction is just a little bit too much. It's just not quite what you want to be doing for 14 days of your holiday. So yeah, we had a bit of a quieter one. Tomorrow we have a quieter start as well because we have a breakfast booked, so I think we kind of need that at this point of the holiday. We are definitely just looking at the things we haven't done, or the things we want to redo, or all those things.
Taking some of the, chances for some pictures.
Yeah, and do some shopping. I haven't really done any shopping, so yeah, we're just slowing down a little bit. Will we stay in Hollywood Studios all the way to the end? I don't know. Will we pop out and come back in this evening? Maybe. As I'm sure I said before, the food options in Hollywood Studios really don't interest us or excite us too much. It is just your bog standard burger and chips, unless you're going to Woody's Lunchbox, which we've already done. For us, there's nowhere else we really want to eat, so we might pop out and get some food somewhere else. But yeah, let's see what the day brings. Madison has firmly said she's not going on Tower of Terror again, so we'll see how we work that. But yeah, let's just get in the park and see what we can get done.
Come on, let's hear for Eric!
Thank you, Eric.
I want them today.
What a better way to celebrate Arendelle than to have the royal historian share the story of our kingdom.
Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Oh, wait on it.
Historians of Arendelle have been sharing our story.
Thank you. And that was a very good story you told. Though the ending felt strange.
Madison and Daddy are about to start their bounty hunter quest. Scan your band then, Daddy.
But you'll need to collect a lot more and join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Here are your credits.
Try mine. Is that done?
Sure.
I see you down to the first mountain. But you'll need to collect a lot more to join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Here are your credits.
Right. Okay.
Well, whoever packed this bag is mad.
Clear.
Appears Let's go. Doesn't get down back now. I don't know how. How do you fit it?
Well, we've had a fairly productive morning so far.
So it's currently 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so a little bit of a catch up.
We've done Slinky. We walked through the two, like Galaxy's Edge, and took some photos and went into the shops. We did start like a bouncy hunter mission, but it was just too busy in there to do it.
It was just literally like elbows galore.
We came out and Star Tours had a 20-minute queue, and I'm not sure we actually waited 20 minutes. It felt like it was moving quite steadily.
Yeah, and it was nice just to kind of bit of AC.
Then we had a return time for Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway, and now
which we now kind of know the script too.
Yeah,
it's cool ride though. It is good fun.
We took Minnie and Mickey on it this time, and then we are just about to try and go on Tower again. Madison's going one way and then the other, so we shall see how that goes. And then I think the aim is to get some food, or at least some snacks, and then see where the day takes us. We'll probably pop out at this park for a bit and then come back in a bit later this evening. But what we do in between, we haven't really made a plan for yet.
No.
So let's
take it as we find it, really.
Let's go and see if we can get a child on Tower of Terror, or whether she's going to point blank refuse.
Yeah, and do a wobbly. Anyway, we'll find out shortly.
Okay.
See you later.
See you later. Goofy is up on the Tower of Terror. Madison spotted him again.
You can send it to the toilet.
Look who we found as we were about to leave the park. Donald and Daisy. We've come out of Hollywood Studios. We came to Art of Animation for some lunch. And now we are just having a wander around Art of Animation. We're off to see the car section. Then we are going to have some time in the pool. It felt a little bit cooler this morning, and there was a lovely breeze, and the heat has definitely picked up. So we're going to make the most of some time in the pool. And then we are going to hop on the Skyliner again, and we are going back into Hollywood Studios this evening. Excuse me. We may or may not have a return time for Rise, so we're going to try and get on that. Madison would like to do something in Toy Story. She didn't go on Tower of Terror, if anyone wants to know. We got all the way up to getting on the ride, going to we use our vans. Anyone know where we're passing?
They're mine, bitch.
Yeah.
Mine.
We got all the way up to checking, like tapping in, and she decided not to do it. So they let us do rider swap on that, and it's pretty easy. Yeah, you can go and see the cars. So yeah, we're just wandering through the car section to go back to our room. Then we're going to jump in the pool for a bit. I don't think we'll head to Hollywood Studios too early this evening. We do want to see it when it gets dark, so that's our main priority. But yeah, just going to have a chill and join. Chill and enjoy the words, Tanya. Chill and enjoy the pool again this afternoon, I think. No real significant things to do, which is what a holiday's all about, really. I think it's so easy, especially on a Disney holiday, to get so consumed with like in the parks, on all the rides, go all the time. And don't get me wrong, it's kind of why you're here, is to be in the parks, but also the resorts are so well done.
I do love the theming through here.
Yeah, I mean, Art of Animation, say, is one of the top ones, especially, go and see the cars then, especially at the value level that we would want to stay at. Unfortunately, they just come in more expensive than Pop, and Pop comes in more expensive than All Stars. So we're already probably higher than where we'd want our budget to be. So unfortunately, unless we can get a good deal, we're just going to be wandering around it for now.
Oh, there's no behind.
But Madison's enjoying looking at all the cars, and then we can come out at the bottom end of the car section, walk around the bottom of Hourglass Lake, and that will take us pretty much right into our block at Pop. So it's really easy to come over here and just use the food court, have a wander around, and see other things. We have in the past couple of days stopped off at a couple of different resorts so we can have a little look around. That is the nice thing, that you can take some time out of the parks and look around the resorts, use their food courts, look at where you want to stay in the future, look at what you can't afford. So this is Hourglass Lake. As you can see, the Skyliner station is in the middle on the bridge. The bridge connects Pop Century over this side with Art of Animation over this side. The path around the outside of Hourglass Lake is 1.3 miles long. Lovely for running in the morning if you're still up for running in the heat. But we are literally staying just literally across here. So in the morning we walk up here to the Skyliner station, but quite often we'll pop across the bridge and use the food court in Art of Animation. But the path is lovely and wide, and then as you walk round on the Art of Animation side, there is facts about the films that are being portrayed in the rooms. And then as you get round to the Pop Century side, they have facts about the years and the decades that are on the buildings over there. So it can make it quite a nice little kind of thing to do, walk around and read the facts. I tried to do it while I was running, not so easy. And there are different facts on each side, so you can walk or run a different way and get a different lot of information. So I couldn't do it while I was running, but other people might be slightly more talented than I am. Wow, look at that truck. It's like the handles are where my head would be. I don't even know how I'd get in that truck.
They come little steps to come out underneath.
Oh good, because otherwise that would be embarrassing trying to get in that. But yeah, it is absolutely stunning, and I don't think even when I was out running in the morning I came across more than about 6 or 7 people in the whole of the 1.3 mile loop. We did come across each other several times, but this path is generally nice and quiet. Apart from a few rabbits, although the signs say watch out for snakes and alligators, I've not seen anything more than a what? Oh, Jay saw a snake earlier, so yay for him. We so sad we missed out on a snake.
Liar.
So Pop, literally, I don't know if you can see the top of the bowling pins up there. Pop is literally the bowling pin section with the bowling pin pool. Then you've got the bit in the middle which has the hippy dippy pool, and some of those will be at the preferred rooms. And then you've got the section here which I believe is the 70s. That doesn't have a pool, but it's great for access to the Skyliner, and it's kind of the middle of the resort. And then we're in the 80s and the 90s section. We're in the 90s part of it. We're not opposed to it. Oh, hello.
Bye.
Oh, Mickey's running at me. Yeah, when we got our location, when we checked in, I wasn't so keen on it, because people have said, oh, the 90s are so far away from everything. And although we do have to walk towards the Skyliner, actually the route is pretty easy. We don't have to go too far for the buses. We just go around the side of the car park. So yeah, we've got like the computer pool, which is lovely, nice and big, never too busy. But we do believe it might be slightly heated. It's a bit of a warm pool. So we do tend to head up to the hippy dippy pool, because Madison likes to play with the sprinklers. And is that... Madison calls them her missions when we put her under the sprinkler. So is that where we're going today, the hippy dippy pool? You'll see. Well, let's go and put our swimsuits on and we'll find out where we're heading in a minute. And then this is our block in the 90 section. It's the second building you come to from the path. And then at the bottom of our little section is Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. We are back in Hollywood Studios. We had some time at the pool. If the GoPro works, we'll put some footage in before this. We have a return time for rides, so that's where we're heading. Madison wants to do Smuggler's Run, so we are going to try and do that as well. But the main aim is to kind of see the park at night, and then try and do as many rides in between that as we can. We'd like to see kind of the whole park lit up really, so while it's still light, sorry, just avoiding people, while it's still light we're going to get some rides done. Sorry, I'm handing it to Jay because buggy duty. Yeah, it's nice to spend some time in the pool. We also stopped by the campfire and roasted some marshmallows and made some s'mores. Well, I used my chocolate digestives to make British s'mores. But yeah, we're just safe back in the park. Gonna enjoy some time. It still looks fairly busy, but saying that, everyone is heading towards the 2. So let's go and enjoy some rides.
What are we going on? Maddie? Take care!
we are. We completely forgot to finish last night's vlog, but let's quickly do that now and I'll tag that on to the end of yesterday. We went into Hollywood Studios. We had a return time for rides, but it went technical, which was good because I was going to have to leave the queue because Madison was desperate for the toilet. So we got anytime lightning lane return thing to use. We then jumped into Smuggler's Run. Madison wanted to have another go on that. I was a pilot this time.
And I was just kind of standby or walk on, so
Just about 45 minutes by the time we got through the rides, so not too bad. We had also got return time for Toy Story Mania, so we went round to Toy Story Land to see that in the dark, and then we realised we weren't going to get back to use our lightning lane for rides, so we used it to go and Slinky in the dark, which was really nice. Rode Toy Story Mania, caught the end of the show on the Chinese Theatre, and then joined the masses to leave the park. It wasn't too bad. We got back to our resort pretty easily. The Skyliner does make a huge difference.
yeah.
So yeah, that was our night. I will insert any footage before this, or that we actually did.
The
Oh yeah,
park bit.
and then I promised Madison she could go into the pool, but we were a little bit later than I thought, so she just ran through the splash pad completely clothed. Trainers off, obviously. I wasn't that bad. But yeah, she had a whale of a time, and then we finished the night at 10 o'clock with a Mickey Premium Bar. So yeah, I will insert any footage before or after this. If you've seen it, I did before. If not, it'll be now, and then we'll see you in a couple of minutes for the new day.